Hi again, everybody. I'm Ernie from Retirement SOS.
And I'm Beth.
And today we're going to look at 4 small ways that you can reduce expenses when you retire. And being on a fixed income, we thought we would review just some 4 things. They're just small little things where we're going to reduce expenses so that we can enhance our income. And Beth, you're going to start with the first one.
The first thing that we're going to do is, fortunately, our second car will be paid off at the end of the year. So that means we are totally debt-free when it comes to our cars. Now, hopefully, knock on wood, there's some wood there, the car won't die, because if history repeats itself, our second car, once it's paid off, means that the other one's going to die and we have to buy a new one. So because we don't travel much these days and we haven't used either car very much, I think we're going to be able to get a couple years out of our second car. So we really do have zero expenses right now when it comes to the cars.
And let's face it, once the car is completely paid off, then we are completely out of debt, no liabilities. And that's a really good feeling.
Other than the day-to-day maintenance of the car, definitely we're not paying anything further. So our house is paid off. We're not carrying a lot of credit card debt. So we can sort of rest easy and make sure that we keep costs low that way.
So the second thing that we're going to do is look at our phone plan. Now, about 2 years ago, I thought we had entered into a really good phone plan with one of the major Canadian carriers. And it was a promotion. And what they did is they offered a lot of upfront savings. Well, once the savings went away, the monthly fee just skyrocketed. And I came to the conclusion, I think you did too, Beth, is that really we didn't save any money. In
No.
fact, this plan might actually be a little bit more expensive than our previous plan, and we were complaining about that. So here's what we're going to do. Our plan is going to expire in about 3 to 4 months. So it's a 2-year plan. So what they're doing right now is that they know our plan is going to expire. So they're just shooting us all sorts of emails with promotions, especially about the iPhone 13. Well, we're not going to be sucked into it this time. We are not going to sign a 2-year contract, and we're just going to keep our phones and renegotiate a much better monthly cost even with our current carrier, or we're going to go to another carrier.
Yeah, we definitely don't need a new phone. I think that the phones we ended up getting are so good. Actually, phones are getting so good that you can keep them longer than the plan states. So we would be crazy to go through another promotion because, yeah, you do save in the beginning, but then somehow the costs seem to pile on at the end of the
Yeah.
promotion, and it's crazy. So, yeah, I think you're definitely right. We hold on to the phones we have and we shop around better this time.
And we'll save a lot of money, no doubt about it.
The third thing we're going to do is become better grocery shoppers. We have all noticed food prices have skyrocketed lately. And I think in the past, it really didn't matter. We were working, we didn't really have a food budget. Now that we're on a fixed income, I think we're going to have to be smarter grocery shoppers. We're going to have to start visiting more discount grocery stores. I know in Canada, stores like Food Basics and No Frills are so much cheaper than some of the fancier chains. And maybe it's time to make
Yes.
those our regular stops for groceries. We should also, I think, learn to become a little bit more selective when we buy. I sometimes don't even look in the cupboards or the fridge, and then I'm buying duplicates of things, and I'm also wasting and throwing out things, which I hate doing. Your mother always said there were starving people in the world, and we're wasting all this food, as well as the cost savings. You're just throwing money down the drain when you do that. So we're going to be a little bit more savvy when we grocery shop going forward.
So the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at maximizing seniors discounts. So on this piece of paper, I've got a whole list of discounts that are offered. Some are advertised, some aren't. So let's just go through them real quick. So for example, Many stores and restaurants have seniors discounts. Some advertise, as I said, some don't. So the key is to don't be shy and to always ask and see if, let's say, this particular fast food restaurant is offering a discount on selected items. And if you're a senior, usually you can get a free coffee or perhaps a discount on coffee. So that would probably be the minimum. Another thing is Shoppers Drug Mart, a major drug chain in Canada. On the last Thursday of every month, they offer senior citizens a 20% discount on selected items.
That's when you don't want to be there because it's packed.
Oh, exactly. I remember before I was a senior citizen, I would always avoid Thursdays. That's a good point. But now I've got the time I can go, and I'm part of that group. So now I'm more than welcome. So that's a really, really good deal. Try to take advantage of that if you can. Also, most hotels and car rental agencies will offer you a 10 to 15% discount, but there is a caveat here. They will only offer it during non-peak travel periods. So if you're going during Christmas or Thanksgiving, those discounts will not be applicable. So as a senior, try to travel during the non-peak times. Take advantage of those cost savings, because if you're going for a long time, they really, really add up. Another thing is car insurance. We just negotiated a reduced car insurance with our insurance company, and we got some really good savings. Now, of course, we're not going to be driving as much, and also they also take into consideration that you don't drive to work every day. That really adds onto the cost of your insurance when you have a commute to work. Well, now we don't have that. So again, some pretty good savings. Now, car insurance in Canada is going up, so really the savings were just moderate, but again, every little bit helps.
It all adds up.
Exactly. Also, various agencies in Canada offer a discounted card if you're visiting a national park.
Oh,
It's a government agency. So it's a good idea if you'd like to go to those federal parks to get that card from the government. You just have to go online and you can purchase the card. And from a provincial point of view, a lot of the provincial parks offer discounts to seniors. So again, more savings when you're traveling. Also, if you wanted to go back to school, a lot of colleges will offer occasionally a free program for seniors, but most of the time it's a good discount. And also the city of Toronto, and I would think other cities across Canada would also offer city-sponsored school programs for seniors. So again, I think, usually the savings, again, is probably around 15% compared to the normal price.
So are you going to go to school?
I'm not sure if I have the smarts to go back to school, but it sure sounds good. Another thing that I have here on my list are bank charges. So I was checking with our bank, and already they've offered me a 25% discount on our monthly fee. So I was more than happy to take that. And the last thing I just wanted to say about banks while I'm on my soap opera here is that I may be a little bit old-fashioned, but I miss that bank book. I miss not having that bank book. I know you like to do everything online, but I always like a record of it, but that's okay. I can live with that. So as you can see, there are a lot of low-hanging fruit that as a senior you can take advantage of, and it adds up. And at the end of the month, you've saved, not a ton of money, but you've saved a little bit of extra cash at the end of the month, and everybody likes that. So if you found this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up, or perhaps maybe even subscribe to the channel. So until next time,
Thanks for watching.
bye for now.